Hey, it says we're live, and it's off the tracks Monday.
I'm above the turf. I must be alive.
You're above the turf, and that's a good place to be. We call it a
Right.
rubber side down, shiny side up.
That's right.
You like your bacon crisp?
Running trains. I see Chris is in the chat.
Let's see if this works now that we're live.
Yeah, you never know.
Nope. They
See
want
if
you.
Mark. See if Mark's gonna stay.
They want you to pay for it, so that ain't happening. Whoa, what happened there? Private chat. No, we don't want private chat. There we go.
Book a week off, weekend, and
I seen Brian Ferguson got the cookie tonight.
yeah, he did. Well, you coming late. I started the cookie adventure on a Friday last week.
Oh, nice.
Early.
Yeah,
Yeah, there, Mr. Ray around the layup podcast. He did a live on the weekend at the Spring Creek Model Railroad Show. I think it was.
yeah. Spring Creek Hobby Shop
Yes.
in Nebraska. Then you had good old buddy Mark M&M Rails, who likes to chat long after the live stream is over. So if you're still in the live
I
and you
might
wait
see
to
him.
the very end, Mark will still be there.
I'm not gonna run the turbo until I know he's gonna be here.
Who? M&M Rails?
Yeah. I'm not gonna run the turbo until I know.
Okay, I replayed that on the phone. uh, so then we had, who do we have pop in? Oh, James Dundas Junction,
Yeah,
Anthony
those
Dodge,
guys done that, yeah. I
Mike
see
Angel, James.
I see Dwight Curley's in the chat. Our good buddy Awesome Possum Brad. And
and Denny,
Sparky 107 107.
Ed Scale Dystopia.
And apparently Sparky stated he has 14 spots left for the dinner on the train.
So, question, since Sparky's in the chat,
Yes.
because I have it saved in my phone as you know how you're gonna send a text, but you didn't send the text.
For me?
No, me.
Oh,
So I was
okay.
gonna ask Sparky, do we pay him direct, like e transfer or what to book spots?
Yeah, I think you gotta pay Sparky direct. That's how I did it.
Okay, that was my question to him. But if he says, "Yep, that's what you do,"
Yeah,
okay.
he's the man.
Then we had model trains review. Stu, how's it going? An awesome possum Bradley.
Yeah.
Wig blowing up fireworks.
Hopefully you
Workshop.
guys- I know Ronald's in the chat. Welcome, Ronald.
Ronald Rondu.
Anthony Dodge, a model train outsider. John's Skill Career Valley. And I think
Happy
his
birthday.
birthday today. He's 120 now.
120. Ooh.
He was actually making a cake yesterday.
And
But the cake was a wood fiber though.
oh, wouldn't light.
It was a wooden platform, so that was the fiber you got in the cake.
Then you got Curly Express tuna can. How are you? Because we're all over the place here in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Dave BNSF, Ed Scale, and Go Beer to Home.
And Mike H.O. Trains in the chat. I saw him earlier. He was one of the early birds.
He was an early bird.
Yep.
Go Via Dude.
Yeah, that go via dude.
Sparky 107 107. Did he answer the question? Because I'm like going all the way through chat here.
What question?
Oh, what's up?
Hey, Mr. Floyd, hello.
Floyd Robbins. How you doing?
Welcome.
So I am becoming quite the handyman and not the bottle railroader.
Yeah, so right there.
Where?
Pay me.
$8,000. Oh. Okay, I'm like, I'm not paying $8,000.
Oh, he's wishing you would. He's got his hand ready to grab it off. No, you got to pay Sparky. Sparky had to put the money up front in the beginning to reserve the spots.
I think we got everybody.
I think so.
I think I said hi to me, everybody. Hi to me, hi to you.
I think I said hi.
Yep. Yeah, I know we started a little early, but that's okay.
Nothing wrong with it.
So yeah, instead of working on the same spot and layout, because I still got lots to do over there, I've been doing carpentry work. I'm a handyman. I guess that's what she says.
Well, I did that. I had to do the trim work in the closet.
Oh, I did. I washed the trailer on the weekend. Then I changed out deck boards on the deck. Replaced benches. Did work at home. I haven't done any layout work since the last show. Been slacking.
I worked on the layout yesterday for a little bit and today, but I did the trim work in the closet on Saturday. Touched out all the paint. So I got to do the electrical tomorrow. And I got to fix the trim on the bathroom door. Got to take it all off to fix the pocket door.
Nice.
So I got to scrape all of the paint off the edges when I split it out, and I got to put it all back together.
Right
So that's the job I do. And then we're going to start moving the contents back into the closet.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, there's always something to do around the house.
Oh, yeah.
Flooded in the garden. Did the garden. Built a fireplace. Fixed the wife's car. Put springs in it. Then brakes. Then tires. Except I didn't do the tires. Took it to the shop.
I almost caused a major explosion when I tried to take a spring out of a motor one time.
Well, you gotta contain the springs in the.
Oh, I know. We used to do. There used to be what you call a variable speed drive motors. They had a big spring on the conical drive.
Yeah.
And I had it all tied off, but my tie downs broke loose from the stress of the pressure of the spring.
Right.
And the spring flew out, and it hit the acetylene torch set and severed the fire extinguisher. Went flying one direction, and they fell on the floor.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, acetylene and oxygen bombs are dangerous.
Yeah, especially compressed gas.
Springs are dangerous too.
So I figured I'd run in a cleaning cart and do some shunting on the layout.
Okay. So I got the my staging track in. The track's all in. The only thing I have minor issue is my ground throw that I put in was sticking on one direction.
Right.
So either I'm gonna take that out and put a switch machine in, or I'm gonna take it all apart and see replace it. It's hesitating on the one direction. Anyone want to help pay the taxes? Okay. So you want to help out Sparky? He's open for donations.
Open for donations.
Yeah.
Should be a good day.
Yeah, it should be a good day. So and the dowel points, they're intermittent. So that's the next thing. I gotta see if I can take them apart and see why they're intermittent. But right. I have four. All they are is allow me to get the bus line from the main layout to the staging track. So I need power on the bridge. I can run bus line around the layout to get to the track, but it won't help the bridge itself.
Okay.
So that's the point of the PowerPoint, so I can get power to the bridge. So I got to take them all apart and see why they're hesitant. I have spare springs that they came with it, but not enough for all four. So I got to look into that. So it's not 100% done, but it's the track work's all done.
Track work is complete.
Yeah, but I might have to remove one complete section because of the ground throw. And I soldered the last 4 inches of track to the turnout. So I'll have to remove the complete assembly to take the switch machine out.
Right.
But that's not too big a deal. The other side's not soldered. But I decided to solder the last section, and I put feeders on the other side of the that switch, the turnout.
And works no problem.
Well, it runs fine. I had train running today.
Nice.
Yeah, it's running. It runs as long as I can maintain contact on the bridge.
Right.
Yeah, hockey season.
Hockey season. That ain't for another couple months.
Yeah, I only watch hockey during playoffs, so it doesn't matter to me.
She was definitely hot the weekend, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Perfect. It was a good weekend, and I was trying to run the original turbo on the weekend too. I had it running, but it derailed on me, and I didn't realize. But the turbo, they are they're metal.
Oh
The
yeah.
whole entire body of the turbo is metal, and they're very close to the track, so they can easily short things out. Hey, John Garvin.
John Garvin, how are
And so it's the turbo needs to go on the track with the power turned off completely, then run it. So they're metal.
you? Doing a little track cleaning action.
Plastic, but they're not. They're all the entire shell. That's where they apparently get the weight is in the by the aluminum shell.
Right.
Because they had to make them so small to get all the stuff into it. They had to shrink the body, the casing.
Papa John
Hey, Papa John.
and Ray, how's it going? Hopefully everybody had a great holiday weekend.
So I think the original turbo may come a shelf display piece.
Yeah, you're having problems with that original one, eh?
Well, I always knew it had problems. This thing here had trouble when I first ran it 4 years ago, but I did get it running in one direction.
Right.
The apparently someone dropped it way back when they first got it,
Right.
and someone tried to fix it. It might be a damaged truck assembly. I got two truck assemblies for these. I have a set of two, so we may be able to replace that. So it's not dead, but it needs to. You need to get it apart, see what's wrong with it, fix it. But I will get it running.
That doesn't surprise me. You got a set of twos.
Yeah, but it was. But it does not. It's not a perfect running locomotive. Okay, Black Cat did. I dealt with them before. They make a lot of THB stuff. Hey, Dan's Railroad Journey. Welcome.
Hello, Dan, and hello, Todd. And Moonsville, how's it going?
Yeah, Todd. On course, right. Yes, they actually, John, they actually make decals for the Terra Nova trains that ran in Newfoundland. Solvent.
Mineral spirits. Thomas has asked me, what do I put in the CMX cleaner car?
Why don't you use what do you call it, the alcohol?
We could use that too, but I just find mineral spirits works great. That's what we use at the club, and seems to work good.
I'm always leery of that stuff in the house because it's a fire hazard. But I have the pre CMX cleaning car.
So here's notch 1. There's notch 2. There's notch 3. Notch 4. Notch 5. Notch 6. And then I'll let up. Oh.
I just got a question.
Except we stopped. What's the question?
It's on the screen there. Why does one part of the track look like they're sideways?
Why does the one part of the track look like I'm sideways? I don't know.
Did you see the new posting from Rapido for the switchers?
Yes, I did.
So Thomas says the Mineral Spirit is the best. IPA is a no-no to use on track.
I'm going to back this down here, and then I'm going to bring in the Devo and put him in the yard. In by the agent shop.
Well, Rapido's bringing out new, they are 1200 switchers.
Yeah, I've seen that. What are they going to be? About 400?
Yeah, somewhere in that range. I think the 385 is the OVR price.
That's about going price, eh?
Any price.
Let me know if this is too low.
The Sparky uses alcohol.
And we get the Devo going.
I use the cleaning cars that come with the stone on the bottom too. Hey,
Yeah,
Howard, welcome.
I got to find one of the magnet cars
Well,
with the wheel.
I found you one and you didn't look for it. I found it for you.
With the wheel and the magnet?
Yeah, I told you about it. You ignored it, so I didn't bother reminding you again. Now, someone was 3D printing a cleaning car. I saw a video on that the other day.
Hey, Steve. BN Ironwood, how you doing?
Use a non-polar cleaner. But my cleaning car it was made by IHC.
Right.
So that's over 40 years ago. And it uses the same pads as a CMX cleaner. Or, as you told me, use Mr. Clean cleaning pads.
Yeah, the Magic Eraser pads. They work great.
Yeah, that's what I use on mine.
These little pads here.
But I use the car with the stone on it too. It helps take away any burrs on the track. Hey, Mr. Roger Coleman, welcome.
Make sure my switches are lined up. Roger, how's it going?
I don't have any mineral spirits in the house. So that's like Barsol, right, Mikey?
Mineral spirits?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Works good though.
Time for some Canadian fluff. Well, you want to drink there, Ray, already? Ray's ready for the booze already.
Is it?
Okay, here's the difference in here. Ray was saying if you have steamers, you have rubber tires on them.
Yeah.
So you have a problem there. So what do?
And Roger says he had another locomotive kick the bucket.
Well, I only lost one
You got it
defective
short?
decoder. Actually, lost two, but I fixed the one.
Like, is it shorting out? Or you got short issues? Or ooh, look at that mess under the layout. Oop, wrong locomotive.
Yeah, I've heard there's no lock stuff. But if you're running steamers, you need a solvent that's not going to eat the rubber.
Yeah, like an alcohol or something.
Well, no, there is a transformer oil that we would use for pumps, and that is good for rubber. But it's called Voldeso, but you can't buy that in small quantities. I can get Voldeso, but it'd be hard to share with the rest of the world.
That's correct, Ray. Alcohol will dry.
But Voldeso is a electrical oil. It's an oil, not a. So I don't know. It would leave a residue on the track, wouldn't evaporate. But that stuff will not hurt rubber. We had to be very careful in using cords in pumps. Some of the power cords that apply power, the oil would eat it. Okay, so there you make sure the track is dry after applying mineral spirits. But you have a big layout, that's a lot of extra work.
Like cleaning the track, for sure.
Well, if you look at Thomas Brassey's layout, he's got 3 levels. His healing is big. You imagine doing that entire layout with solvent, you gotta go around and wipe it all dry.
Well, that's why you get the 2 CMX cars or something equivalent to it, and then you could use the one car putting the cleaning agent down, the other car has the magic eraser. Then it makes it easier for you.
What's the second car do? Just clean the track, no solvent?
Yeah, the second car is just dragging around the oh, wrong camera. Let me switch my camera. Look, Mom, no hands.
Okay, 4 levels. I know the helix is pretty big. So that's a lot of extra work. Hey, Wesley, welcome.
Wesley, how you doing?
But I use, I don't know what they're called, but one is made by Walters. And the other one is I got off a guy, I don't know what make it is, and I had my IHC card. I'll get there.
Oh, we got the derailment. Got one on the ground.
I'll move the camera to the observation camera here.
It's not good on the ground.
So that's my IHC card. And it has the pad on the bottom like the CMX. And this guy here is a THMB card. I do not know what make it is. This guy here, it has that on the bottom.
Yeah, clean and pad.
No, it's a stone.
Oh, okay, like a emery stone.
I know it's some sort of polishing stone.
Lurking. Wesley, how you doing?
But I have that one there, and this one here is the IHC. This is built. This, I think the CMX machine is built on the design of this car, but this is 50 years old. So I haven't got on the track yet, Sparky, so he can have a nap for a few days. But this is IHC. This cost me $10.
Well, that's a good price.
So Thomas Grass says here, IPA causes pinning on the track rail, which collect dirt later and will cause power loss. It's okay to use IPA for the first time, but after applying scenery. So Thomas, what brand of mineral sprays do you use on your track? Let's see, Ray cleans his track every 6 months. But I like these cars here. I have a pair of them, and that's what I use. And I'm not going to spend $400 on a CMX when I got my $10 special right here, and a CP rail too. But that is IHC. It's got to be 40 years old.
40?
At least that, yeah. And it came with hornfoot couplers on it, and I adapted the one end to a KD, so I could pull it around on a train. Hey there, Mr. Freddie.
Freddie, how's it going?
Or Fred, if he hasn't started to come on the show yet, so I don't know if he's gonna get a layout started.
And I believe Chris Go Big or Go Home is live this Thursday.
That's okay. That's who did it, Dwight Tent. I watched one the other day, but the problem is shipping to Canada is going to cost more than it's worth. I'll talk to Liz. Maybe I can get the 3D files, and I'll get it printed up here.
That's the only problem with the CMX car sometimes.
What's that, Mike?
That she likes to derail.
Yeah. Okay. Clean strip orders mineral spray. I have to look into that.
Yeah.
See what we
This
got
stuff
here.
takes a little bit, but I mean,
But I normally clean my track using this little this grinder affair. I have two of them. One's I have another one somewhere too. I misplaced it. I had a here it is right here. I have a CN. I got three of them. I got three of them here.
Lumberyard and update. Looks like we picked up
I'll
some.
recheck that video on Liz.
You need the weight of the car to clean. Yeah.
Yeah. These cars here are heavy. And you can adjust the tension of the pads.
Oh, I got her notch 8.
Yeah.
No humping in the air.
I'm gonna try. I got a 400 grit whetstone, and I can polish the track.
You're gonna polish the track.
Yeah. Just like to take off any burrs that on the joints when I put them together
Remember the old grass
with a
track?
zip wheel.
Wasn't that a pain?
Yeah, I haven't done any. I only balancing I've done is on the lift gate. There's no track on that part. Yeah, Model Train Reviews. That is the same principle as BMX, only it's die cast aluminum and plastic, not heavy.
The best thing for ballasting is wait until you get all the kinks out.
And you pull the lid off.
Issues.
There's the valves and the side for the fluid to adjust, to fill it and adjust the flow. All inside. And when they missed the best here, it's lost the smokestacks up there. But that cost me $10.
Buy one of those track cleaning cars from Liz.
Yeah, that's the one I told that she's printing something. It's Dwight, you want to post a link to Liz's channel?
Are you talking about Windsor?
Yes.
Windsor Railfan?
Yeah. See, moving got another one too. Fred's removing valves.
And around the layout we go. Been a while since I've been on this side of the room.
I removed some cork to change the track.
Mark.
Where is Mark? Yeah. I have to try sending text that boy.
Half a car.
Half a car?
3/4 car. Okay. All fine. And it's hung up.
Bleach. Okay, Mark. I'm driving, so he left the building. We didn't get him tonight.
Change the speed.
It's just layout update coming soon. We got till September, Mark, on the layout. I got no balancing done on my layout whatsoever.
Well, I had the wrong camera.
But soon.
Let's try that again.
What are you trying to do, anyhow?
I'm playing a track.
Oh, okay.
So we can do a little switching operation. But I was on the wrong camera, so you couldn't see what I was doing.
Oh, okay.
Rudder notch 8, backing it down. Okay, that's at 0 now. Watch the momentum. Obviously, I got the CMX car, so it's not going to go
So,
for it. Right?
see, Sparky's in the chat. I have a question for Sparky. Sparky,
Yeah,
is there any extra cost involved for the meet and greet for, say, the Friday and the Sunday?
At Taco Bell.
Well, he's not. He's not at home. Mark came in early and then took off.
Oh, well, maybe he's in the drive-thru. He might be a rail fan too.
He should be with us.
I hear they got nice weather there.
So did they?
No. I was seeing like pretty good storm warnings for that area.
Yeah, I haven't heard any today. It's just warm today.
Dirty track, nothing's here. Dirty track.
We're 26 outside at the moment
Oh yeah.
and cloudy.
Come on.
Okay, Movebell.
I'm clearing track at your speed. Oh, okay, that's not 2 right there, maybe.
Yeah.
We're almost done.
You're almost done?
Yeah. I'm not sure if I'll make Friday because work might not be off in time for Friday.
What's work gotta do with Friday?
Well, the meet and greet on the Friday, the OSR and the OVR.
Okay, that's what I need to know. So Sunday, $40 to $60.
Just switch cameras here. Mind the mouse, but
Okay, that's why. Ray, the cost of OBR tours, you've got to buy a locomotive.
you're gonna buy a locomotive.
That's right. That's the cost of admission. You got to shop. Well, that's pretty cool compared to us. We got our temperature in the house set to Fahrenheit, so I'm not sure. We try to keep it around 78. That's right, Sparky. Spend some money.
So sometimes not always about working on the layout, but actually having fun on the layout so you don't get burned out.
Yeah, you're winter down there. We're not up here, Moonsville.
Winter.
Winter. Australia's winter.
Oh yeah, Australia's winter for sure.
But another thing, Mikey, my cousin opened up a sandwich shop, which is 30 minutes from Otter Valley Railroad.
Nice.
It's in Oakland.
Oh.
So there's a reason to go there for lunch, then go to OBR now. So it's closer. Because OBR is 30 minutes away from the restaurant.
Yeah.
So we're checking it out soon.
Nobody rides for free.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something, but I would have got keep it clean. You know the old saying.
Yeah, there's a locomotive that I want to get, so I don't know if my budget will allow me, but there is one I want, so we'll see. If I don't spend nothing now until then, maybe I might have a shot.
There we go.
We'll see.
Switch camera back.
That's cool, Moonsville. Oh, yes. Okay. His name is on the meet and greet in the Cospovia or something. Oh, yeah.
Get a costume, something.
I wonder what. We'll see.
What kind of locomotive you programming there, Rick?
Who, me?
No, Ray. Ray's working on programming a locomotive. He said.
Oh, okay. Here, yes. John, it's called, the new name is going to be The Good Witch. It's in Oakland. It's 35 minutes from Otter Valley Railroad going east. It's in Oakland, Ontario. So it's right in that little corridor of. It's like a sub shop, but she's gonna change the menu to more fancier sandwiches, I guess. Get away from the sub buns. Steel trains ES44AC, Norfolk Southern. I know where your house is, Barker and Elk Road.
You know where he lives? Anthony Borden, how's it going?
No, it's it used to be called Oakland Subs, Floyd. It's right in the main strip plaza in Oakland. I haven't seen it yet. I just know where it is. So my plan is to go to the Otter Valley on the Friday and maybe bug Sparky.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good, Sparky. That's good, dude. Well, Floyd, I had not been there yet, so I can't help you out there. All I know is it's not part of a gas station.
John Train, how's it going?
I have not gone and checked it out, Floyd. They just
Service
took over
guy.
ownership 2 weeks, I guess. 3 weeks. And they changed the name to the Good Witch.
I was reading that. What happened there?
Well, there's people that are stealing videos. That happened with Harrison SMT posted a video about there's people out there are stealing content from YouTube channels and repost it on as their content.
Yeah, I know. I've had a couple myself. A couple of my rail fanning videos,
Yeah.
and they reposted them.
Yes. So
That's not very cool to see. You know, people put a lot of time and effort in making the videos and catching them, especially if you're out rail fanning. And then for somebody to turn around and use those videos,
yeah.
as their own content, which, you know, A, they didn't have permission to use, and B, never did the hard, put the work in to create the video. It's unfortunate.
Let me get this here.
So we got that one switched. Let's go back to that one. 72. We'll knock down the sound. Oop. We got sound. There we go.
So Floyd, it is in Oakland. Originally it was called Oakland South. It is on, the name of the street is King Street South, Highway, which is Highway 24 and 4, which was Oakland Road.
I hear you there, Stormy Sky.
Yeah, Thomas, I've never gone looking into that part at all. I'm not a whiz at computer things like that.
And what's Sparky say?
There is a somewhere in YouTube that you can alter things if you can't steal stuff. Yeah, Floyd, I told you I had not been there yet. So
Yeah,
you're asking questions that I have not gone out exploring.
thoughts are with you there, Sparky and Amy. Hopefully, she gets well soon. And let us know how you make out, Stormy. Keep in touch.
But they just took over ownership. They're going to be changing the name to the Good Witch once they get the signage all done. But it is there's no sit down spots, I believe.
Okay, Anthony Dutch. Thanks for coming out. And wish
Okay.
the
See you, Anthony.
grandkids, I believe that's
Okay, Thomas. Thank you.
celebrating the two kids' birthdays. Perfect. Yeah, explain that on Wednesday's show. Thomas Grass is live. Cap Crew Wednesday.
And I won't be here on Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
We have a get together with friends of ours from the church.
What else? Yeah.
Because they live in Scotland, which is not too far from there.
Scotland, Ontario, not Scotland in the
Ontario, yeah.
Just checking.
He works for I think it's Rail Serve.
Yeah.
He services the signals for the CP rails in Guelph.
So we gotta go down and get that box car.
So Sparky, you haven't. How much are the shirts going to sell for? Are you going to be selling them at your house or?
Mom and son? Tammy and Ray?
Tammy and Ray. Well, I've subscribed to her channel.
Let me find it.
Well, I just gotta get the link to her channel.
Who?
Fishy.
Oh, Fishy. Yeah, I'm subscribed to Fishy.
Yeah.
And Toy Man.
So I have Toyman's too. Toyman's usually with Fishy though.
Did I switch cameras? Oh, I forgot to switch cameras again.
Okay. So if she's printing them, so I mean, you're paying shipping charges for the States or shipping to your place. I need to get. I need three. I need 5 more containers.
5 more containers.
Well, I have a
Like
container
well
made, and I have room to add another well car, and I actually found 4 more well cars.
Right.
So I need containers for them. So I need 2, 4, 6.
8.
Speaking of, I was looking for the Fred other than Bachman.
Oh. You want good Freds? Mackerel. Mackerel, baby.
I haven't looked at them yet. So Mackerel makes them?
Yeah. That's where we get them for the club. Mackerels. And they just go right on the coupler. They don't flash, but I mean, still gives you that same realistic look.
Well, the problem is if you're doing an intermodal train, you're not going to put a freight car with intermodal very often, right?
Oh, you never know.
Well, right now I only have the Bachman version of it.
Well, I've seen. Hang on now. I've seen containers with auto racks. Derek Alexander, how's it going? So yeah,
Well, I actually got 2, 4, 6 more well cars.
thanks.
Hey, Derek, welcome.
Well, it's feeling way down there. Yeah, because I know we've talked about it, and even in the summertime, like everybody likes to go outside and enjoy the great outdoors.
Yeah, that's what Todd said. So I want to be able to add it to a well car. Like the only thing with the Bachman Freds, they fit better on a Bachman car. If you're going to mount them to another manufacturer, you have to modify the trucks. So the truck is a lot bigger hole. So you need to buy some styrene to make them and modify them.
Asking everyone to look up the community page and link and the phone guy. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely look that up, Steve.
Yes.
Definitely. Because we don't want to see that happen. Especially, like I say, it doesn't matter if it's a real fan video or somebody's layout update or somebody's layout.
Yeah.
And people are copyrighting that stuff. That's
Yeah, there's Leo, Mr. Leo. Welcome, Leo.
you didn't put in the time. You can't enjoy the fruits of the labor. How's that sound? That's putting it.
Okay.
Correct. So we'll change the little angle shot for you.
I'm here, Floyd. Lloyd, Leo. I'm here.
He's there.
I hear. I'm
I
stuck
got
in the
counted
train
off.
all day today.
So we're not blowing James' eardrums.
No.
Where's the squealer? Come on. Ah, yeah. Little flange squeal action. Whoa, whoa. Oh, we didn't hook that. That's the Rapido slug set. Oh, wrong way. And the CMX cleaning car.
Yeah. Now, Rapido's bringing out a GP9U. And I'm going to see about having it modified a bit. Because I want it to be like the GP9U they modified for the THB GP9s.
Right.
Because THB, they didn't have dynamic brakes on the locomotives. They actually used to sell a kit to alter the Proto 2000s into a GP9U for a THB CP rail, but they're hard to come by.
And the best way to do these, I find, is open one with the rubber, give it some air, and then this one, half turn, you'll see it just starting to drip.
Hello, Mr. Robin Gagnon. Welcome, sir.
Good to go. Hey, Robin. How are you this evening? Happy belated holidays to all you folks. Hope you had a great weekend and a safe one. If you did get to light off fireworks, hope you were safe about it.
We had the fireworks were done in Hamilton Harbor, I think on Tuesday, where it was.
Yeah, we went and watched Friday night, St. Clair, Michigan.
Okay.
And then we didn't even watch our own.
They do them in Dundas for the May 24th weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll fire up. We do fireworks at Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving's.
Yeah. We do it over the pond in my cousin's property out there in Battersea. We do it usually Saturday night when we're there. We're there for 10 days.
Nice.
In Battersea. If you want largemouth bass, come there.
Bass is good in the fall, I guess.
Yep.
I don't know about summer because.
Well, there's an American that's coming up to this area for 40 years for largemouth bass. Claymores and TNT.
Uh-oh. I didn't get her up to speed there. Stuck in the crossing. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, I bet you would be, Steve. It's been pretty hot, but not too bad. This train room was calling my name.
Look at this mess. Don't want to show you too much over there.
Rapido. That's your swing gate.
Yeah.
So, how far away are you starting your helix?
Well, at least the fall, eh? I'm getting close. I just want to get that section where I was working on.
Yeah.
And then I can start, whoa, going right through the
Now,
other one.
the train you're running right now, locomotive, is that a repeato?
That is a Rapido GP9 slug set.
Oh, okay. That's the slug set. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Mr. Denny. Welcome, sir.
Danny's back.
Denny, I was testing the track today. Not there yet. A few bugs in it yet. Yeah. I didn't realize Thomas Grassie's healing. I know it's big, but it's actually 4 levels.
Yeah. So that is the not Woodland Phoenix. It's trying to remember Joey Ricardo anyways makes it.
Yeah.
Makes a difference. Wait.
But I watched a channel. It's SP Steve. I think his channel's called. He's working on a modification, and he has a 2-level healer, which is pretty neat.
Yeah, and he made all the tools to make it.
Yes.
Yeah, that was cool. I
Well,
watched it.
I can make your helix too if I'm, but I gave my router away.
I got a router. I got to get some different bits.
Well, I had all that too. I gave it all away. All I have is my little handheld router. But I had a big router, a big D-handle, heavy-duty Makita, but I didn't need it. So I gave it away to a friend of mine who put it to use. If I need it for a job, I can get it. But I don't need it. Yes, they are pretty cool. The green pipe loads.
Back through the other side. Sadie, you just lay there. You're good there.
Okay, Sparky, thanks for popping out.
Yeah, I'll see you, Sparky.
If you need more information on Sparky's meet and greet, he's got a whole list of videos on his channel. Check it out.
Shoot you a text after.
It's only 7 weeks away.
Yeah, not too long.
Yeah, so I want to get the new one coming out, but in the CP delivery, GP9U. But we're gonna try and modify it because it's not right for everyone. But the close we see come available. Okay, now. Yeah, you can come visit me and we can go for a meet and greet on our own. In our road trip.
Road trip.
Road trip.
Switch cameras. Coming back into the yard. And I'll back her down there by the yard master.
There's a big train show coming up in Burlington in September. Rails Ontario, I think it's called.
Well, come up in October, end of October there, Stormy.
Well, I'll be in Battersea October the 4th till the 14th, 15th.
Yeah,
And
end of
we're
October.
heading to Quebec on the 16th for 4 days.
End of October. I'm good. I'll be done nights by then.
Okay, Leo. We'll keep in touch. Yeah, we're going to Quebec. We leave on the 16th of October. We come back on the 20th.
Weekend after Thanksgiving, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be in Quebec. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're going on a pilgrimage to the. We'll be stopping at the only English-speaking Catholic church in Quebec. I'm not sure it's Montreal or Quebec City, but we're going to both.
In another couple of years, the whole Facebook.
Yeah, but we'll be there. So we're in Battersea for Thanksgiving, which we do every year. So we're there for 10 days. We have a cottage booked on Lowborough Lake
Next year.
this year.
Oh, no, I'm just reading Stormy's.
Uh,
Yeah, no problem. Next year, Deshler, wherever.
we're only going to church that we can get inside of, I believe, Leo.
I think I
That's
just lost.
our plan.
Oh, weren't you looking for roller chairs?
Who, me?
The stools, yeah.
I found one.
Okay.
Why? You got one?
Yeah, I'm sitting on one right now.
Well, I have another one that I had in the other shed, and it works okay, but the wheels are crap. They don't spin all the time.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna switch them because the one on the little stool I got is too fast. You ruin your ass. What I use it for? Well, hello LGR FBS. Welcome to the chat. What I use it for is when I'm
Hello.
working on the lift out, I can ride underneath it to get under the lift out instead of crawling on the floor.
Sadie?
I turn into a scooter. Oh,
I guess you don't want to come down now. Derek was asking me if I have a track plan.
yeah, if you're layup.
Yeah, kind of in my head. What? You want to say that? It was bugging me.
So you can't print your head out.
Can't put your head out, and then if I go, that's it. It's all in there.
We have a Doberman in our neighborhood too. Our neighbor's got a Doberman.
It's friendly?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up, Buckethead? I just plug it away on the layout and life in general.
Bearing up tracks.
Uncle
and
John is lurking in the background.
Randall, how's it going?
Hey, Randall.
Yeah, you're a sucker, aren't you? You're a sucker.
But
Okay,
yeah.
go ahead. You said I?
No, we're just working. We're trying to get the house finished.
Is James good?
We have a couple rooms that we have. Hi, Sadie. We have a couple rooms we want to finish off.
Go ahead now.
So we're working on them bit by bit.
Go ahead now.
Hopefully by next year, we'll be all done.
I'm afraid I can't.
Danny, you're going on a cruise, you told me.
Love boat cruise.
Yeah. Well, there's Love Boat, but he's heading somewhere.
The love boat. Oh,
He's taking the squeeze with him anyhow.
better not sing too much of that. I might get a copyright strike.
Yeah. Don't want that. I'm not sure if I'm coming Sunday though, because
Sunday is Toronto, Little Canada, and
yeah, I got I'm the driver for my wife, so I gotta make sure. So
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll make the Sunday.
I'm not sure.
Your lab's that, yeah. Hey, nothing wrong with having your dog near your sign.
No. He a Newfoundland dog and twice his size.
Yeah, we like the dogs that don't shed. Less mess in the house.
Yeah.
The Doberman sheds, but not too much.
So what else happened, Mike?
What's the lab's name?
What's happening? What else is happening?
Just finishing up the dishes. All right, all right. What else happened? Well, I got lots to do over there in the other room.
Just gotta get time to do it.
Yep. Well, I just figured, well, I don't want to spend 3 weeks in a row over on that side of the layout. People get
No.
bored. So I thought I'd run trains tonight.
Yeah.
And after the show, clean up over there so I can finish off that bridge scene. I'm pretty close to there. I got to paint up the cement bridge abutments and then lay back in the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And do some more scenery work, and then I can continue on. Hook up my 2 lights for my signal lights for oncoming traffic and traffic to the Helix. Finish the backdrop to the Helix, and then let's get at it.
I might look into dwarf signals for the yard.
And then I like to get to the second level happening, you know. Because once I go to the second, then I can almost do a loop. I'm gonna do a loop and then run it straight through because eventually the office wall is coming down in a few years. So it gives me a little bit of time. But
office wall? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if I didn't have a workshop the other side of the house that I could put in the workshop, the space is there to put a loop in.
Right.
But I don't want to give up the workshop. And I think my layout is big enough for me to handle my own. And with the new staging track in there, it's giving me 2 tracks to store 2 complete trains in there. I was testing it today. I had a train running into it today. I just got to eliminate this intermittent power on the pins. Like I can run a feeder lines over there to put power to that area for the main track, but it doesn't help get power to the bridge. There's about a 20-inch piece of track there that needs power to run a train parcel. So I was looking into you know those barrel plugs you can buy for DC.
Yeah.
Well, Amazon has them, but they can't find how I would mount it. And the ones with the male side of the plug, the cords are only 10 inches. I would like a bit longer than that. So I might have to do a road trip to see electronics and see what they have in the store.
Right.
Because if I have 2 cords that attach to the lift out, and I can mount the plugs into the fascia, I just plug them in. Because I need to hook up 2 wires, like the module. Plug the module in.
Whoa! Somebody turned up the volume. That thing is loud, eh?
Yeah, I turn mine off.
Derek wants to know what's up with the bucket hat.
Oh, I'm okay.
And how you doing?
I
Dave,
haven't had an AFib flare up. I'm 6 weeks. I'm
6
waiting for I'm going for hopefully in September for what they call abrasion therapy We're hoping September, but it's
Right.
not. It could be 6 months to a year before I get it. But other than that, I'm fine. My blood pressure's been stable, so that's a good thing. I get tired a bit, but that's where I'm only concerned that if it flares up, they could take my license away so I can't drive.
Ooh. Hey, Mike, Pine Valley Railroad, how's it going? Hopefully you're staying
Yeah,
cool.
that's the only concern I have right now because my wife being visually impaired, I'm the driver.
Today's a lot cooler around here.
But Robin, there is an English speaking Catholic church that's functional. It's either in Quebec City or Montreal. I'm not sure which, but we're going to both. We'll be there for 4 days. Yeah, too loud for me, Thomas.
Here, I won't fire it up yet because we're pretty close to my microphone.
Yeah.
But I'll wait until I get down the line a little bit here. Like you heard how loud the GP9 is. It's okay. It's got a scale sound speaker in it. This one has a scale sound speaker in it as well.
But I don't need a lot more. I got stuff locomotives. I don't even run. I still have them on the layout. No, Dave, we're taking the bus. The bus
no
trip
worries.
from Dundas.
Thanks, Derek.
This is Jubilee year for the Catholic Church, so the Pope is putting out, promoting Jubilee year. So this is part of the Jubilee celebration. So we're heading there for 4 days. But I'm not driving. But I'm driving to Kingston though.
Are they giving you a place to stay in Kingston overnight? The county bucket?
We rented a cabin for a cottage for 10 days. We get the same cottage every year. Okay. Yeah, if you look at the map of Ontario, Battersea is 20 kilometers north of Kingston. I think it's called Montreal Street in Kingston, but it turns into Battersea Road. There's a lake called Lowborough Lake. That's where they go for largemouth bass.
There, I gotta fire it up now.
Dave, we're taking the bus trip is being controlled, but Thanksgiving we might take up you there. So we're heading. We're leaving on October. I think October the 3rd for Battersea.
Can you see that down there?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
I see your swing gate. I see the hole in the wall you created.
And the mess. A lot of mess.
Yeah. I see a potential helix in the corner.
Potential helix. Helix is happening.
Now, the corner where you originally were doing the helix, what's going in that space?
Well, it's gonna run around the layout.
Is that in that room where you are now?
Yeah, where I'm sitting, that's gonna go around.
Okay. That's right, Denny.
Oh,
So
wow.
I'm hoping September, but we don't know yet. Hey, ONR Drew, welcome.
Drew, how's it going?
I'm hoping September. Well, we'll see. It's a 4 to 6 hour procedure. I got a gallon jug of glue. I got glue. Okay, John, Skilco Valley, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Enjoy your birthday. Is it 122 now, or are you going backwards?
Hey, 4th of July. Was it 249 years? So next year will be the big 250.
I guess so. Yeah, big party.
I believe, yeah.
Dave, I'm an ONR fan too. I have ONR trains. I don't run them enough, but I do have ONR.
Thanks for coming out, John.
Mostly freight though. We're gonna run some more trains, so hopefully next week.
Back through the wall
I'm gonna
here.
do an update video on the turbo track soon.
Matt Notch, too.
Well, if that track is only going notch too.
That's true.
It's not made to come out of there high speed.
Sound the horn going through the tunnel.
So, but in the fall, I'll probably do a lot of wiring up, tidying up all the wiring.
Little running train therapy tonight. That's what I call it. Off the track Monday. I gotta finish this scene off.
Okay, railers.
Railers, Mike Hager.
It's gonna leave because of a storm coming through.
Oh. There we go. For the second part. Change camera.
Change camera.
Got that.
Need a bigger mic. That's why I moved my mic a bit so I can walk around and lay a bit better. You can hear me.
Nope. There's the momentum. See how far it went? Still going.
But I could move the camera and I can give a sneak peek of the train running down here. No promise it'll work because those stupid dial points. But I'll change the camera and Mike plays. I'll go down there and set up the train.
Heavy storm right now where Mike is.
That's what you're saying, yeah.
Ray, Derek says hold an umbrella over your head.
So I can see the camera video. I can play the camera.
Sounds like dynamic brakes, huh? Your little fan screw in action. Yeah, thanks, Derek. Wade did a good job on this one. I get Wade to weather up a lot of my locomotives and tweak them.
So that's
Thanks,
the
Anthony.
so there's the lift outs out. I'm gonna get in and we'll run a train through there.
Yeah, hang
See if
on.
it works.
I'll park this thing and then I'll make you bigger.
Yeah. Let me get set up.
There you go. Park them. Then you can hear the sound. He's getting out of the cab. Make chains bigger. Let's see what you're working on. Show us that lift out. Okay. So it looks pretty solid, the lift out you got going on there. Oh, we lost him. Can you hear me, son? Did I lose my mic? Audio. Nope. Hello? Hello? Yep, nope. Still got volume on my end. Maybe he's too far away from the mic. Backing her up. GH&B. Thanks, Floyd. Had to check my mic. We lost James's audio for some reason, yeah. He muted himself. No, he's not muted. Thanks, John. We can't hear Bucket Hat Boy. James, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
No, we couldn't hear you.
All right, so I get the camera lower down and see it.
Yeah, we're
All the
getting,
ways away.
we can hear you now. Fire up that
I'm
locomotive.
up toward the mic. Let me move the mic this way a bit more. Yeah,
Nice.
the mic is not very directional from down into the layout. But you'll see it. It's coming out now.
Well, yeah, we just see it now. Yeah. Where's
Yeah.
F8?
So
F8.
that
F8.
section of the track is 12 feet long.
F8.
Nah, I'm not F8 here.
Yeah, we want to hear
You
it.
want to do this? That's F8, I know.
I don't hear it.
I turn it off.
We'll put it on.
There it's coming through. So it's crossing the bridge.
Crossing the bridge. You might as well just buy a non-sound.
You can't buy non-sound.
Anthony Borden's asking, did you see the new Rapido cement cars?
I did not see the new cement curves.
Okay.
I saw the GP9 used though.
Yeah, I seen the use the 16s,
They had them too. They're nice cars too.
but no, I have not seen the cement cars. I've checked them out.
Yeah.
Ooh, Robin's
But the
got some on
section of
order.
track that's down into the workshop is
12
6
feet.
inches short of 12 feet.
That's what she said.
So it'll hold a decent train.
Hit F8. We want to hear that thing THB per.
Well, you're hearing the sound.
Where?
That's what Catherine gave you.
That locomotive's running?
Yeah. That's it.
We don't hear a thing.
Well, sorry.
I hear the bell.
It's not a scale speaker sound, Mike.
The helium
Yeah.
cars. Woo wee. So if you tilt your camera up, that was the room I was thinking you could do a yard in, but you said you don't have enough room there.
Well, I have 2 tracks in here.
Yeah, but can't you go around the corner in that yard? It's a fair size room. So the 2 pieces of wood there that you have for the lift out, and that's just to hold the track steady there, or
I have 2 tracks in that room. There's no room for no more tracks there at all
oh bummer.
because I'm using it as a workshop. I
Oh,
try
yeah.
to incorporate track and still maintain a workshop.
Yeah.
If I
That's
didn't
what
have the workshop, then I have enough space back there to put a reverse loop, but then I lose the work zone.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it looks pretty solid. What'd you end up doing? Putting weight in?
No, I put toggle bolts on the lift gate,
Oh yeah, to
down.
clamp it down. Yep.
but there's sometimes it will still may not the contact still may shift. Today I was getting intermittent power to the bridge.
Yeah. Anthony says Walter's coming out with a stamping plant.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. And then Derek or Thomas says can't hear the engine, and Derek says you got a bucket hat over the speakers of the engine. I got a locomotive I got to work on for Floyd too this year.
What's that, Mike?
I said I got a locomotive I'm going to work on for Floyd this summer too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't have back over the speaker, Terry.
The CEO is on holidays this week.
But the when I was testing it today, the every so often I would get intermittent power on the locomotive, and I lost the power.
Nice.
And I would flex the bridge, it would come back. It's just telling me that the contacts are not maintaining 90 all the time.
Mac Rails has Fred's that glow in the dark. Like it has a flashing light on it now. I'll have to reach out to Mac Rails.
I'm not sure I'll have space to do I have a kit, the brewery to build. But if I do the
I thought you give it up.
steel mill in the other part of the house, then maybe. I don't know if I want to have 2 layouts.
2 layouts, why not?
Uh,
Well, I'm glad I kind of got this layout because the club's closed for the summer during the weekends now.
Yeah. Well, my weekends are every day of the week.
Well, yeah, you're on holidays 7 days a week.
Yeah. Well, Thomas, those the GP9s are Athearn Genesis, so they will have soundtracks in them. Whoever Athearn put in as a factory speaker is what you get.
Yeah, I think they're
Their soundtrack.
the soundtrack.
Wherever the factory came in, that's what it came in.
I usually pull them out.
I haven't compared the my GP9s, but there are lockdown sound, and we added them later. I added them.
Nice. I think she was right.
But I'm hoping to try eventually. Once I get the bugs out of the power, I want to build up a passenger train and park in there.
She gets
And the turbo's going to be parked there. Once the turbo's together, like you don't take it apart.
Time. When are you going to have that up? And so that should be running soon.
Another couple of weeks.
Next Monday on James' channel.
Oh no, we're going to be doing
Turbo Train.
We're going to be going live on the turbo train Saturday.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna try doing it live sometime after supper on a Saturday.
This
so we're
Saturday?
not interfering with any other channel that goes live.
Yeah.
And we'll launch it live.
Launch it.
We're gonna test it first, make sure it all bugs are out.
Yeah.
And we'll have the turbo in there. Todd's coming down here, and we're gonna work on it here.
Ooh,
And I did not see his command cars. Yeah, I need to improve the mic mount so I can move it, rotate it more.
Right.
Because you hear me okay now, right?
I can hear you now.
See, I put the mic in the middle of the room. But
turn up the volume on the mic.
I didn't.
What?
Is there a setting for mic in the first level?
Yeah.
I have an auto.
Go into settings. And then you see audio. Go into audio.
I see it's automatic. Do that.
Then you pick your microphone. And then at the bottom it says mic volume. Mic volume 197. Can you hear me now?
I'm at 200.
Yeah, 200. So now we should be able to hear you quite loud and clear.
You want him up, Mike? Yeah, I'll stick him on the layer. Okay, see if you can hear me. If I walk down here, where's my?
Oh, he's right on top of the microphone now.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
We can't hear you now. Can you hear me now? Nope, we lost him there. Guess he only went so far, and then that was it. Ran out of cord. Ran out of cord.
You can see the train.
Oh, we hear him again. Yep, there he is. There he is. He's outside. Okay, yep. So that's why we can't hear him now. He's gone outside. It's like a phone commercial, yep. He fell off the earth and fell off the tracks on Monday. Hit that like and subscribe and don't cost a dime.
Once the train's out of view, I have 12 feet of track.
Does it stop on its own, or does it just keeps on going?
I have a block of wood down there, so it can't go off the track.
So you just smash the knuckles.
So bounce a bit.
Yeah, you smash the couplers into the block of wood.
Well, I did put foam on that block of wood. I actually carved out holes for them to allow for the couplers.
Yeah, he needs a wireless microphone.
Yeah, I thought of getting one of those things. Which one do I want? The cheap one or the better one?
Well, pay for what you get. Don't get the cheap one.
Well, the GGIs are the better ones, but they're in the $200 range.
Ooh, now we can hear you. You must have stepped on the mic again.
Well, I moved closer to the mic. No, I was thinking of buying a GGI.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do, Thomas.
Does that chain look like it's on it's got a lean to it, or is that just the way the camera's catching it?
I don't know. That's the way it is.
Okay.
Maybe the camera angle too.
Thanks, Anthony. I appreciate it. I'm not done this evening. I still got to static grass it and all that. And there's a couple spots in the track where I got to clean up the ballast because I could hear it.
But I'm gonna I thought there's it. If I find somebody who has used some of the cheaper
Oh, he's yelling at it.
wireless mics, I would try it. But the problem is the way they mounted the computer,
You're
I
indoor.
would lose an input for my cameras because they're not the way they're configured for mounting.
I think he's controlling it, Derek. I don't think he has the motorman.
No, I'm using my throttle.
Just don't yell at us too loud.
No, I'm using my throttle because I can't see the back end of the track from here.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Once I know a train, I know the length of it, and I'll mark it. But right now, I just do it this way.
That's
Manual. But I checked Amazon for the wireless mics. I would need to buy some sort of cable adapter
right.
because their mounting as a T, and it would interfere with my docking station cable. They don't fit properly. That's why I haven't bought them. Oh, I didn't hear you. I do have my plant. I built a block of wood, and I carved out the wood with the couplers to allow for that. And I'm gonna take this. You can see this. Let me change camera. Sure.
We can't see it.
I'm gonna change.
Okay. Going through the Iowa scales. Flan squealer.
So I had this phone. This came with my radio, NCE radio.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cut this and I'm going to put it against the block. And I'll notch a hole in it for the couplers. So the train should bounce so I know where it is. But eventually I need a camera back there too. So I'm not a camera expert for wireless stuff yet. Because I don't use OBS.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta figure that out. I did download the OBS. Like I said before the show started tonight, I wasn't really impressed with because I had stuff on there, but now they want the paid version. But it won't even let me do that, play that stuff anymore. So they want money. It's like everybody.
The track is level. It's just the way the camera illusion is.
Want the cash. I need the cash.
Just the way the camera looks at it. The camera's on a bit an angle, it's distorting the image. But that's the plan. But as far as cameras, The computer is in the train room. That's another a ways away from here, so I'm not sure if I can do anything with that.
It looks like that track is not level. Like leaning the right side on the bridge.
But I got to park passenger trains in that tunnel, that space, so I'll know the passenger train, and I'll mark the track at the front exactly where it's got to stop. So we'll determine that. But it's not going to be for freight. Freight's going in the yard, and I have a staging track or a bypass that'll hold 2 freight trains.
Right.
And I'll have one going left and one going right.
Nice billboard. Mike, looks like that track is not level. Looks like it leans to the right hand side of the bridge. On the left out, on James's or mine? Yeah, there's a billboard I made. Yes, Derek.
The lift bridge, the lift out bridge is level.
Yeah, I think it's
I put my level on it and I adjust the leg because I have an adjustment
just to
for the leg there. When we built the cabinetry, we made sure that the cabinetry had a height equal to the layout. I think it's more a distortion issue with the cameras, but it's level.
She's level. How far can I get over here with this camera? My little engine shop.
But I need another extension cable on that camera so I can move more. And that's I do have another cable to hook up to that and see what happens to it. Yeah, I think it's an illusion, Robin. Ronald. But the bridge is good and solid. I made it out of plywood that I recycled that was in this house. So the plywood is 25 years old. It was part of a closet door. Like really good quality plywood.
Is that going around?
It's solid. I lean all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
But it's good and solid. I tweak out the intermittent power issue. I'd be happy.
Okay, LG FBS. Thanks for coming out. Have a great night. Great day.
Yeah, thank you for coming out.
Over in Sweden.
Even this 477 is not very loud there, Mikey.
What's that?
477 is not
Oh yeah,
very
you got it tuned down, right?
tuned down to my level, not Mikey's level.
I got to put some lights in this engine shop. I think
Yeah.
kind of hard to work in the dark. Brian's been listening in the background. Have a great night, everyone. Okay, Brian. Take care. Yeah, we're almost at the 2-hour mark.
Yeah, we're getting close. Yeah, we started early too.
Yeah. Yeah, we did start early.
Yeah.
Time is it? 8:45.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Quiet that thing down.
Yeah, I'll go up and have a drink. Sit with the wife.
I'm gonna keep working away down here, cleaning up.
Yeah, I've been cleaning up, trying to find home for everything.
Well, I almost got the back storage room done. Let me move this camera back so we can switch to the other camera. And things, shelves built and all that stuff. And then, yeah, little bits and pieces at a time. It's summertime, so can't go out boating all day and then camping and
No.
doing layout stuff. What scale slot cars do you have? 187 or 132? Nice slot cars, yeah. I remember those back in the day. I think I had 132. Used to have a slot car track in town here. Okay, Todd. Thanks for coming.
Todd.
Happy trails. Oh, Snyder Ag over there on the grass. Okay, I'm programming. Okay, just program this Gevo up. Nice. Nice. I have to see a video of that one there. ESU. We use 132. Nice. Oh yeah, those are the ones. Yeah, we used to have. I don't even know if I still got mine or not. They had drag cars. I never got into the drag cars, but I had the slot car like NASCAR. You could switch out the bodies and stuff. They were pretty heavy. They went pretty fast.
Yeah.
She's a beauty, Clark. I love it.
But the one thing about my staging track is only designed to enter from one direction only and from the outer track. So to get trains out of that, we have to do some maneuvering of trains. So I got to get around to my crossover to get it to change tracks.
That's what's nice about it. Don't Don't make it simple. Make it complicated that you can do out your switching and make it interesting. So it just brings that much more excitement to.
You can use maneuvering. I do like that idea because this train here that I'm running is on the inner main line. So if I want to get it onto the outer, I just got to cross over on my elevated section of track, and I cross over onto the main line. And then I would either going to drive into the tunnel or back into the tunnel.
Yeah. I hear you there, N-Scale. Dystopia. Danny?
But ideally, I would another camera, but sometime with cameras on my laptop, it always gave me a bit of an issue. So what I have now works, but I just don't want to try changing too much. So I have 3 cameras, and I will, if I use my tablet as a guest, I can get a 4th camera. So, but I can only run 1 camera at a time.
Nice.
So whatever works the best.
Digital cars. So Ray's working on a locomotive, and I think is Ray going the Chat and Chew? Is that Tuesday night or is it Thursday night?
What's that?
Around the layout where you can go on and chat with the crew members.
Oh, yeah, I was on it. I get forget all the time. Because Wednesday I'm always busy with the church.
Yeah.
That's why this week we didn't have it because of summer, so that's why I watched Bernard last week. But this Wednesday we're going out.
There you go.
So I missed it.
So I know the CEO wants me to go out to the trailer right after work to work on it, depending on the weather.
The trailer?
Yeah.
You're gonna sell it, change your mind?
Working on it.
To sell it?
Yeah. Well, even if we only use it a couple weeks of the year, it still pays for itself. Doesn't owe me anything.
Well, it's paid for.
Mm-hmm.
She always.
Cheap holiday. If you go somewhere like when I went to Florida in November, I think that was
Yeah.
probably a couple thousand, right?
Okay, Auburn Cruise tomorrow, 8 p.m. Well,
Yeah.
I can tune in tomorrow for that. So, Mikey, what's the cost for the year to park it there?
What's that?
What's the cost to park the trailer there for the year?
Oh, for a season,
Yeah,
it's 3.
300 or 3,000.
Yeah, add another 0.
And there's zero.
But that's still cheap. That's still a cheap trip.
Oh yeah, I think the cottage that we're renting for 10 days, that is about $300 a night,
My level? That's level.
and that's 10. So that's maybe $3,000 for 10 days.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's
What?
only 10 days.
So that train I'm running right now, you can hardly hear it. I got it at speed step 8.
8. We haven't even seen it go by yet.
It's coming around right there. It's going to come in camera view in a few minutes.
Caboose fell off.
Yeah.
Okay, Thomas. Don't forget, check out Thomas Wednesday nights. Does the Cab Crew Wednesdays.
Yeah. Thomas Grassy is running that one.
Yep. That's at Speed Step 8? That can't be.
It is. According to the throttle, it's at 8.
You're going pretty slow.
Now crank it up. That's now I doubled it.
Because Notch 8 is like full throttle.
Well, depends on your speed thing. You go 1 to 28 or 1 to 20. 128 or 28.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So out of 28 speed steps, you have it at 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, at 128 speed steps.
Oh,
I have it at 8.
yeah, there you go.
Right now I got it 16 speed steps.
Yeah, I was going to say at 8, that thing's going to fly off the track.
Now 24. That's right, Derek. Yeah, it was pretty slow, Randall. Right now I got running at 27.
Huh. So it should be coming around the mountain.
Let's see how fast I can crank her. So I hear the clack in the wheels now.
Yeah. 8's pretty slow, 100%. Excuse me.
Look at the full show. Am I at 43, 44?
Let's make them bigger because I feel there's going to be a derailment happening here or flying off the tracks. He's going to get it wound up. And that sounds on.
Sounds on.
Oh, he's got her moving now. Almost looks like the real deal going down the main line. She's a flying.
477 is a good locomotive, Mike.
Oh, yeah. I got 475.
So do I.
Yeah,
But,
right.
someday I'll set out the 47 and I'll do a consist with it.
You going Sparky speed.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good locomotive. And this locomotive, I took a picture of it. Chris Govia, he did a promo for his channel, and this locomotive is in the promo.
Yeah.
This guy here is in the promo for his channel.
Are you at speed step 128 yet?
I'm at 50.
Oh, you're not in that. Oh, crank her up some more. Give us a different camera view.
What's gonna? Yeah, gonna come around. I'm at 125.
I think he is, Floyd. Should be this Thursday. Denny was last week, and then Mark, and then
Should be Chris.
TVO after dark. Yeah, that's the one he did the full review on. Oh yeah, that's a blur. Yep. That's on the main line. He's got her at notch 8.
It probably is, Chris.
I know train time. See, I was pretty good.
I'll slow her down though.
Yeah, give us
Yeah,
another.
but it's a nice running locomotive, and I have 4775.
Give us a different camera angle. Or hold that camera, I guess. Yeah. Alrighty. Ronald says he'll be there. We'll all be there.
Yeah.
8 o'clock. Go over here, go home. Check out his channel. Check out what expansion he's done to the layout, and keep working on the layout. I'm gonna get at this.
I think the track's pretty good to run at that speed.
Yeah, it's pretty good. That's what I mean. I would make sure your track is solid before you ballast it. Don't rush it.
Yeah. There's a turnout down the end I'm gonna take out. Get rid of the curve turnout, put number 8 in, number 6 in.
Yeah. Do you see me now?
The yard lead. So that's the next modification I'm gonna do. Switch machine on the track for the yard, I think.
Is that better? There you go. So I'm gonna keep talking away down here when I can, and
Yeah.
I got some repairs I got to do. That's why I haven't been down here much.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it aside for a few days. I got other things to do. And I
Yeah.
lost. It derailed.
Oh, it did.
It decoupled.
That's because you're going too slow.
Not too bad. I'll go up and catch it.
So, yeah, next week we're on your channel, Monday.
Yep.
Come check us out.
We're running trains next week.
7 p.m. every Monday. Off the tracks Monday. Off
Yep.
the tracks. We try and keep it on the tracks. We like to joke around and have fun. And thanks for everybody coming out tonight. And thanks to all the subscribers and continued support. Appreciate you all.
Yep.
Got anything else you got on the books you want to say before we say goodnight?
Nope. Just that we're gonna work on the tweaking the staging yard and get ready for the turbo. But I'll be running cars. I hope to have passenger trains set up for next Monday.
Yeah.
At least one train anyway.
Nice.
And I'll try and maneuver the cameras over there better.
I'm
Not
hoping.
a lot of lighting to go in that area. It's dark. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah. I'm hoping to do a loop around the room before the end of the year. Otherwise, this is all coming down. Starting over.
More about. Well, I gotta run the GO train. I'm gonna set it up.
I got two doors.
One passenger train to go.
Via.
So let's see. Well, that's on Fox. Yeah.
Dirty LRC cars with Vito.
Yeah.
You two hosers.
I need to, when I do my CN passenger train, I want to be able to work on it because there's some couples I want to swap out, and I want to do what's on the track.
Nice.
I'm gonna take a car out that's giving me great, fix it, put it back in, and keep working until I get it running great.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna call her a night and get some
Sounds
cleanup
good.
down here because I said, oh yeah, when I'm live, I will clean up
Yeah.
as I'm doing live. Haven't done that. That's okay. There's always tomorrow or the next day.
Okay.
So till the next one, folks. Keep it on the tracks. Have a good night and happy modeling.